I will strung a merry way and jump the hedges first. And I will drink the clear, clean water for to quench my thirst. And I'll show out the ferry boats and they'll get high on the blue ocean against tomorrow's sky. And I will never grow so old again. And I will walk and talk in gardens all wet with rain. Oh, oh, sweet thing, sweet thing, yeah, sweet thing, sweet thing. Well, I shall drive my chariot down your streets and cry. Oh, it's beyond dynamite and I don't know why. And you shall take me strongly in your arms again. And I will remember that I ever felt the pain. We shall walk and talk in gardens all misty wet with rain down. And I will never grow so old again. Ooh, 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 you sweet thing. Ooh, 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 you sweet thing, sweet thing. My. And I will raise my hand up into the nighttime sky. A counting star that shine in your eyes. Just to dig it all, not to wonder, that's just fine. And I'll be satisfied not to read in between the lines. And I will walk and talk in gardens all wet with rain. And I will never, ever grow so old again. Oh, oh, sweet thing. Oh, 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 sugar baby. Oh, oh, sweet thing. Sugar baby.
Hello, Mrs. Delaney.
Sugar baby.
Wish you were here.
Save me, Janice. They ganged up on me.
Next time.
They made me do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll explain the whole thing.
Heads, watch your heads.
Looks like my kitchen. Smells like it.
What we do is we drill a hole in the tree about 5/16. Now this isn't the tap we use anymore. This is the old style tap. The new style is half the diameter of this. Does less damage to the tree and it heals up twice as quick. But anyways, we drill a hole about an inch and a half deep into the tree. On this size tubing, we'll get 6 or 7 taps. Now that could be 6 or 7 trees, or it could be 3 or 4 trees, depending upon the diameter of the tree. A tree is approximately 30 years old before we start tapping it, which is 12 to 15 inches in diameter. And then approximately for every 5 inches bigger, we could get another tap in it. We take about 10 gallons of sap out of the tree for the season. A tree will run, a 15-inch diameter tree will run about 150 gallons per day. And we're taking only 10 gallons for the season, so what we're taking is almost nothing. The sap comes out into this room here.
So you regulate the taps?
No, this is what you get.
Ah, okay.
Years of experience.
Right,
and
yeah.
that's,
Okay, got
that's
it.
about when you come in so everybody can get in here. All the sap comes into this tank here. It's pumped out into storage tanks out back. I have about 8,000 gallons worth of storage. On a good run, which is cold nights being in the low 20s and warm days being in the mid 40s, we could get 6,000 to 8,000 gallons of sap in a day's time. It takes approximately 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup.
Wow.
Once we have 500 to 1,000 gallons of sap, we start this machine here, which is a reverse osmosis, which takes 75% of the water out of the sap before we start boiling. This takes the place of 2 men full-time year-round.
Wow.
Shows up every day and doesn't argue with me. Unless electricity's out.
Is it all gravity fed down
It's
here?
we do use a vacuum pump because we have a couple relatively flat lines, and just to keep the sap moving, because the sap sits in there, and it's a warm day, bacteria will start growing, and you'll get a lower quality sap, which translates into lower quality syrup.
How thick is the sap? Are we going to see some sap?
No, you won't see it. Sap is like water. It looks like water coming
It does,
out. It
okay.
only has a 2 to 3% sugar content in the sap.
Okay.
So it's pretty clear?
Yep, it should be clear. Of course, towards the end of the season, as you get warm days, it'll get cloudy. And that's just because the bacteria are starting to grow in. You start out at the beginning of the season with your light syrup, and then you work your way down to commercial.
Is there a market for the water that's removed?
There used to be, until people realized that it didn't have any maple flavor to it.
It's just sugar water.
It's just straight
even
water.
water.
It's pure water. If you have any sugar in the water when it comes out of here, you got a problem in here.
Right.
There's a membrane blown or something's gone in it.
Are there certain types of maple trees that you tap?
Yeah, basically it's a rock maple or sugar maple. You can use the soft maple, but it doesn't run as long and it isn't the same quality as sap. So if one's in the way,
Because there
we'll
would be
tap.
more amber colored sap, yes? You know?
No, it's all basically the same.
Okay.
The concentrated sap goes upstairs till we actually have enough to boil. The water goes out into another tank and gets reused in here to rinse the machine, which has to be rinsed every 6 to 8 hours, depending upon how dirty the sap is. Of course, it goes through all sorts of filters before it goes into here.
Is this machine intended just for this purpose, or is it?
Actually, the reverse osmosis is used throughout industry tremendously.
The
What
same machine,
makes-
it's not...
The same machine. What makes the difference is the membranes on it.
Ah, got
You can change the membrane to do whatever you want with
it.
it.
Okay. Cool.
So the water, I'm sorry, back to this water issue, so it just gets dumped?
Well, it gets reused to
You
rinse
reuse
the
it.
machine, and when I rinse it, I use 1,000 gallons of water at a shot. And that's a matter of half an hour it goes through it. And that's with a high-speed flush, it cleans the membrane.
Be interesting to do bottled water.
Well, at that time, you're talking around 40,000 gallons of water that I remove in a matter of maybe 10 to 12, 14 times I actually boil during the season. You'd have to have a whole different crew
Yeah, you would.
to do it, and it'd be,
So what do you do
they'd
with
be
the
dead.
water?
It just gets dumped.
After it flushes
It's-
us out.
Yeah, after it goes through here.
Right.
Wow.
Look at that, Steve.
So this is it right here. This is the heart
No.
of the whole operation.
Well, more happens in this room than actually where I
You eating
boil,
something
but
right
it's
now?
more spectacular watching
Where
it
you
boil.
boil.
Yes, I mean, because in here, all you hear is motors running.
Right.
You see these things bob up and down a little bit, but, you know, you really don't see anything.
So do you have any idea which trees are pushing out a lot and which ones aren't, or just?
Well, that's all. I hope you guys liked it.